Hi, my name is Donovan, aka Dubble Dono, and welcome to the Nameless Journey podcast. You already know what it is, so you already know the deal. We also got a new deal. Speaking of deals, we got Habit New York. You guys can go check that out. I'll put the pictures up there. You can use the code Dubble Dono for that as well, same as AZVA, and I'll put the pictures up there as well. Go check it out. You can get 10% off for AZVA for your purchase, and then the other one you can get 50% off of your purchase using code Dubble Dono. So go check it out. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and we are on Google Podcasts for the Android users. You already know. So go check it out. Episodes every Thursday, photo right there. And go ahead and follow the Spotify as well if you guys want to listen to the extended version of the podcast. And like, comment, and subscribe. Comment questions so I can ask my guests. It's just us two today, which is cool. But if you also want to be a guest, go fill out the guest application. Link in my bio, and it'll be linked in the description on the YouTube channel as well. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And let's jump straight to it. What up, Kai? How you doing today?
What's good? Good. I'm actually really good.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I don't know the brand, but recently I went over to my dad's house and he's trying to bulk. He's bulking like big time, like eating and all this protein and creatine. I think it's his first time actually looking into all that stuff, like the vitamins with zinc and all that good stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And so I took some of his multivitamin stuff. Dude, it has a lot in there. Like, it's a whole list. But I wasn't...
What brand?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, it's just like...
I could... You know, I'll find it. But I haven't had... Okay, this is a Celsius because today I worked at 5 a.m. But...
We're not sponsored by Celsius, so Celsius sponsor us, please. Appreciate it. God bless.
And this is the one that we were talking about in the few other podcasts, the fruit punch. It's fire.
Check it out. Delicious. We're not sponsored, but it's delicious. Go check it out. Celsius sponsor us. Tag Celsius.
Yeah, but it's like a multivitamin and it has like zinc and all that stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't drinking like caffeine and stuff, and I would just take it early in the morning. Like right when I wake up, I drink lots of water and then I take it. Dude, it gave me serotonin. Like, it gives me natural energy. Like, I didn't have to get this till like after my lunch, because then I started to get tired. But the whole time from like 5 a.m. to like 10, I was chilling. Like, I was on a roll.
I think I'm already like caffeine geeked, you know, like geeked out. So it's just like all that like natural energies and green tea and all of that stuff. That don't give me no energy.
So you're like naturally just...
No, like I take pre-workout. I drink an energy drink. And the energy drink I'm usually drinking is Celsius, obviously, or Rise Fuel. That one's smacking too. They got some good flavors. Go check it out. But I feel like I'm always geeked. So it's just like if I drink something small that doesn't have a whole lot of caffeine in it, like green tea or like a Red Bull, because a Red Bull, what? A small one, like 100 milligrams of caffeine. That's it.
Really? I thought they were all the same.
Because I think the bigger they are, then the more caffeine there is in it. So I assume. Yeah. That's why I'm not that geek. So,
because these ones already have like 200, huh?
200 milligrams. You already know.
Yeah, it's called Muscle.
I never tried that. I thought he was gonna say muscle relaxers. I said, wow.
No, not that. He'll show you whenever. But yeah,
I got a picture up there. So I do want to jump into some college confessions. Actually, no, we ain't gonna jump into college confessions yet. We'll jump into that next. I want to talk about a story, right? So.
Let's talk about it.
Basically, I wanted to talk about a bad experience or a crazy story that happened when you worked on a job, you know? And one of the craziest stories that happened, you might know it. So we've worked at a grocery store, right? We worked at a grocery store. And there's this lady. She went to this aisle, right? The toy aisle, I'll say. And she had stomach problems.
Why is it always the toys?
Right. She was in the toy aisle. She had stomach problems. And it was crazy. And I guess the story behind it is that her stomach started hurting. She walked over there to the toy aisle and ended up pooping herself, but it got all on the toys. And the poop got all on the toys and everything. And I guess somebody saw. They called it out. They went over there. Poop all on the toys. And then she tried to wipe it off by taking her underwear off and trying to wipe it off the toys. But it's all of the toys already. So it's just like, oh yeah, it's done, you know? And then she ended up walking out of that whole situation with her underwear off.
Was her
And walked
pants
out the
off
grocery
too?
No. I think she had like a dress on.
That's
So
disgusting.
she walked out of the store, the grocery store with her underwear and everything, and left. Crazy situation. I would have. How? Why? Why?
It's like a dog.
How you gonna know? What was your okay? Look, I understand if you couldn't make it and everything, and you got stomach problems like that. That's understandable. But you're dead nasty. Your first thought process was let me lift up my dress and then doodle all over the toys.
With the like trying to clean it with the
And then
underwear
you try
that
to
has
clean.
the poop on there.
Look, you try to clean it. Understandable, cool. That's fine that you trying to clean and you trying to help. But you said, let me take my underwear off. Let me take my underwear off. That's that nasty, bro. You said, let me take my underwear off and try to clean it, but you're smearing it.
Ew, that's feces.
That's that nasty, bro. Bro, kids go there.
Yeah, that's a kid's place. That's it. That's
Toys?
nasty.
Bro, that's nasty. So that was a crazy situation, and this happened a while back at one of the grocery stores that I worked at. It was wild, bro. That's dead nasty, bro. That's dead.
Imagine the smell.
No, I don't want to imagine the smell. And
Like
the fact that somebody had to clean it up though.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Just
Sorry.
Get out.
No. Run me my money because I don't get paid. I get paid to scan groceries and put them in bags.
At least you didn't have to clean it.
I didn't have to clean it.
Yeah.
But the people that did, they get paid to scan groceries and put them in bags too. Why you got them going over there to go clean up your mess?
That's disgusting.
I know. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I would have handed her a mop, a broom,
and a water bottle.
No. I gave her some Windex. Clean everything at this point.
You forgot the bleach.
You get the Windex, the bleach. You get the Fabuloso. I don't care. You mix every chemical you need to. I'll give you a COVID mask so you can stay protected from all them chemicals. But that's dead nasty, bro. That was crazy.
That's disgusting.
And then, what about you? You got any stories like that? That's like kind of. It's probably not gonna be as crazy as I just told you, but like, you got any more stories?
Not like that, but I do remember whenever I was working, I do remember this person had brought, like, speaking of poop, this guest brought in a service animal, right? And
Yeah.
it's not a service animal. Went to electronics, found out that it just pooped, and it was in the cart, leaked down to the floor, and someone had to, like, clean it, obviously. But I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, if we say service animals only, bring service animals. Why are you trying to... I get it if you want to bring your dog, it's cute. Make sure it's trained, because that's disgusting.
Not even that. Just clean up your mess. It's that simple.
Don't. That's nasty.
That's messed up to like leave something in there, right? And not even try to clean it up. You leave it for somebody else to clean up.
Mm-hmm. That's disgusting. The smell, it lingers.
Because when I was working at a grocery store, I remember there was a situation that happened like that too. It was just like, yo, just clean it up. It's that simple. When your dog poops, right? When your dog poops outside and everything, and you at the park,
You clean
you're
it up.
supposed to pick it up with a poop bag. So what's the difference between picking something up with a poop bag when you outside, than leaving it inside of a grocery store and saying, "Oh no, they got it"?
I feel like they're embarrassed, so they kind of just like, you know.
If you're okay, look, no, I ain't taking that
I'm
excuse.
trying to have some remorse for them. But
No.
it's fine.
I ain't even taking that excuse because if you're embarrassed, this lady was embarrassed and she tried to clean it up with her underwear. At least she had the common sense to try to clean it up. They're just like, "Oh, I'm embarrassed. Let me leave it there and then keep shopping." You don't got no excuse. How you gonna?
I don't like that.
I don't accept your excuses. Like talking about, "Oh, I'm embarrassed." Clean it up. It's that simple.
I remember I was trying to be nice to someone and put their stuff in a bag, and they told me under their breath that they had their own bags, and I was like, "Well, I didn't realize until after," and then they called me a rude fucking... Yeah. A rude fucking bitch. I was like, oh! Ruined my whole day. And then I had to like just catch myself, talk to God, and just be like, dude, I need help. He always gives me the strength and the motivation and the peace. That's what really is the peace that I need from him, you know? And he always delivers that.
Honestly, I saw this thing right on it was a video on TikTok. My bad. TikTok. A video on TikTok. So
TikTok?
basically TikTok. But there's a video on TikTok, and they said, don't fight evil with evil, fight good with evil. So if you being nice to them, it might make them mad that you being nice to them and everything. Mm-hmm. Even when they're mad, keep being nice to them, because it might just help them in the long run. Honestly,
I feel like it will click. It clicks. I feel like it always clicks when they get home or once they leave. It's like, oh, you know, because this happened to me a few times. Like when I was rude to people, I'm like, oh, it clicked. Like, oh, they were just trying to be nice, you know, and you were just stuck in your head.
Oh yeah, there was this one time. So this lady, when I was working at this grocery store, she was basically asking a couple questions, and then she's all like, oh, how long do you think my order will be ready and everything? And I said, oh, so on the website it shows that it's going to be 2 to 4 hours, and we have a lot of people that are coming. Like, we have a lot of orders coming in, and we don't have a whole lot of people. Mm-hmm. Well, she said, thanks, asshole. And I was like, and then hung up the phone. And then I was like, what'd I do? I was just trying to answer your question. I wasn't being rude or anything. I just told her what it says on the website, and that we have a whole lot of orders coming in, and I was going to tell her that I couldn't give her an estimated time. Mm-hmm. But this is what it usually is on the website. That's what it says. And she called me an a-hole, got mad, and then eventually she came inside the grocery store, right? And she was she was mad, right? She was mad, and I ain't gonna lie, she was top heavy, right? Well, I ain't even gonna say top heavy. She was just heavy. But the only thing for her order was ice cream.
Are you serious?
And
she came in the store and was mad on the phone with you over some ice cream that she could have got cheaper, probably at Rite Aid.
Like, I'm not instantly. I wasn't even really tweaked. I was more mad at the fact that she called me an a-hole just because I was just trying to help her. But then again, I was like, okay, I'm not really tripping. And I saw the whole situation when I was about to leave, because I was about to leave, right? And she was mad. She stormed off and went to go get her ice cream. And I'm like, was it really that deep?
It's not.
It's really not that deep for some ice cream, bro. Like, you gonna get mad at me because your ice cream's not ready, and there's a bunch of orders coming in, and it's like you're not the only one. There's other people that want their orders too,
and probably necessities in there.
Mm-hmm, but they're waiting patiently,
right?
And they got people that are ordering 100 grocery items,
167.
I'm just trying to do my job. That's all I'm trying to do. So if you really try to like rush me and everything, like, no hate, no shame, and anything like that. Like, do your thing. Like, if you feel like you want to come inside the store to come get your stuff, then go get your stuff. It's understandable, because some people can't wait that long. Some people don't have patience like I do, because I have patience with people. When people piss me off, I have patience where I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll leave it alone. Mm-hmm. I'll go on about my day happy.
And I feel like it's really true that hurt people do hurt people, unless you have that good mindset where it's like, if I'm hurt, you're still gonna try to like you uplift a lot of people, you know, even if you're having a bad day, you still don't show it. Oh, most definitely. So, because like, I keep a straight face, right? But there's so much things that are going on in my mind and everything that I can't push on people, but I want people to still feel joyful, and I'll crack jokes, I'll make people laugh and all of that stuff. And then when I'm off the clock, I got stuff that I got on my mind. You know, I'm still dealing with all my life happens. Yep. Everybody got something going on in their life. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna make other people's lives worse just because I got stuff going on in my life. That's stupid. That's a good mindset.
Why am I doing that to people? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make somebody else's life worse because you got bad things going on in your life. That's stupid.
A process. It's a process to get through it, but you'll get through it. You
most definitely, bro. So I want to go ahead and talk about some of these college confessions. Some of these were kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was reading them and I was like, the people have to hear it. The people have to hear it. And speaking of people, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content and if you made it this far. So, first
makes me want to go to university.
Yeah,
low key. Like the ones from last time.
I'm gonna go to a university for sure. So once
like 2 years or so, huh?
Mm-hmm. Once I'm finished with this JC, then I'm gonna go ahead and go to a university. So the first college confession, it says, me and my girlfriend have been together for about 2 years now, and her parents have never really liked me. Her mom has just offered to give me $10,000 if I break up with her daughter. I really do like her, and I don't know what to do. What you doing in that situation? Thank you for the 10K.
Literally, I was like, wait, hold up. You said 10K. Maybe we could put some interest in there. Make it to like 20.
Honestly, I would fool them.
15.
Because I didn't sign no contract. So I'm going to fool them. I'm going to be like, hey, babe, so I'm going to act like I'm breaking up with you. Act sad, right? But all I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 10K. I'm going to buy your ring. And then I'm going to marry you. Now they can't do now you can't do nothing.
Okay, so with that money, would you rather buy a house? Yeah, would you rather buy a house or just marry her? How long have they been together? 2 years?
2 years.
I'm taking the money.
I'm taking the money.
I might break up with you. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm taking the money, but it's just like I'm finna fool them. Just because it's like, since you don't like me, I'm gonna make it even worse.
I'm gonna marry her.
I'm gonna marry her.
And now you gotta give me all that other stuff that now that we're married. Yeah.
So thank you.
That's funny.
So here's the invitation to the wedding.
Oh, you would invite them too?
Yeah. Because it's like, you the family. We family. Thank you.
They paid you to move and get away.
No, you paid for the wedding. You didn't even know.
They paid for the wedding.
See, now if you made a contract, then maybe I would have done that. But you didn't make no contract.
They paid for the wedding and the ring.
You thought that the deal was going to be sealed by a handshake. My fingers are crossed behind my back. You didn't even realize.
Your fingers or your toes?
My fingers.
Yeah. My toes would have been curled.
See, I got you. So in that situation, I'm taking the 10K. Put down in the comments what you would do in that situation. But me personally, I'm taking the 10K.
Yeah. Money's money.
Money is money.
We gonna stay and just be broke? No. Anyways.
Why would I be broke?
That's crazy to think about in college.
But that's crazy that the parents is willing to make the daughter's life a little bit worse by paying the boyfriend to break up with her, though.
That's sad. Because they both really like each other, like you said, right?
Yeah. If they really like each other, I think they should stay together. But if they have a valid reason why they don't like him, though, then that's understandable, and they're trying to help her. But if there's no valid reason, then that's stupid.
They probably don't have no valid reason. They just want her to be with someone else that they want.
I'm gonna speak about a situation that happened to me like a while back. So, my ex, her parents was a little, they didn't like this, right? They didn't like black, right? And I was like, that's cool, but I still stuck by her side and everything. And then eventually we broke up and everything because of the circumstances, but the relationship was good. But her parents really didn't like the fact that I was black, which sucked, you know? But it was just like, that's just what happened. So in that situation, they didn't really have a valid reason. They just didn't like Negroes. They didn't like black people.
That's stupid though, because do they even like care to like know about your personality?
Not really. When we first was getting together, the dad said that all he's gonna do is shake my hand. He's not gonna say anything else. Just shake my hand and that's it. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I ain't really tripping. But I knew that the parents was racist, and I remember them saying to her, "Oh, I don't want you bringing no black baby over here." And I'm like, first off, I'm not dumb enough to get nobody pregnant. We put beanies on weenies over here. Thank you. Above a clock. No. But
it's a joke.
Yeah, we put beanies and weenies over here. That's what we do. But they're saying don't bring no black babies over here. And that was a situation where it was just kind of like, it was a tough situation, but you know, I thugged it out. I was able to get through the situation and everything, and did with it. I wish her the best. And life is still good regardless, you know?
Sure is. And respect goes both ways. It really does.
Almost definitely. Have you ever felt disrespected in like a relationship or anything?
Yeah. So I don't say like I've been in an actual like relationship or I've been in love, but I have been in like a relationship. And
you've never been in love?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't even think I know what love really means yet. I really don't.
I feel like love is like tossed around very like, I feel like a lot of people just toss love out there all the time. Like everybody, I love you, I love you, I don't do all that. I don't even say I love you to my friends like that, because I do love them, but it's just like, we still gotta see
Yeah.
if you really do love me, we'll see how far you stick into this friendship.
And what's crazy is people throw around like I love you, but not only that, but when they first meet you, they call you friend. That's fine, but for me personally, I'm not gonna call you a friend if I don't even know your name. If like I'm not gonna say I love you. Oh, you're my friend. Da, 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 da. That's going too far. I've had too many people that have done me wrong. So,
But I don't even need friends. I need brothers. I need people to
real.
be stuck
Like family.
You need to be family. I'd rather be family than friends.
That's real.
That's just stupid to me.
My little story time whenever I was in 8th grade.
Talk to me.
That was
8th grade.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's very young. That's why I was like, it wasn't like a serious relationship, but it was a relationship that I've remembered, and I've learned from. Never been in one after that. Committed, right? So we're committed. We're in a relationship, and it was kind of like we were just really immature. I was in 8th grade. That's a really young age, and we thought we loved each other. He used to talk to other people. I would talk to other people at the same time, while we're still in the relationship. But what's so weird is
What do you mean talk? Like mess around with other people?
yeah, but still be in a relationship.
So this was like an open relationship in a way.
Well, looking back on it now, yeah,
Because
because
like it's an open relationship for real.
yeah, but at the same time, I didn't want to cheat. It was just like immature, It was really immature. It was just like
well, then again, y'all was in 8th grade.
yeah, not like, oh, I'm dating you, but I'm gonna talk to that person after talking to me, some immature stuff. And I remember I got really, really mad because he let someone go over his house, and then I found out. That's when I developed a lot of anxiety. What?
Continue. No. Now listen, I'm listening, man. No, I'm listening. My bad.
Yeah, so I just found out it was like it was my graduation, my 8th grade graduation pictures, and I found out that day that he like let someone go over his house after school one time, and they were just chilling, Mind you, that guy was straight, and I was like, okay, something's not adding up, and I just got
he was straight gay.
yeah,
Cat.
like STR 8.
Jail.
Yeah. And I just found out, got really, really mad. And I think I had an anxiety attack that day. And I think after that, that's when I realized, like, you can't trust everyone, nor can you just throw around the love everywhere, and just be in a relationship. A lot of lessons learned from that too, because anxiety attacks are very serious,
Yeah.
So
I broke up with a girl on my 8th grade graduation. No, you got to hear the story though. Look, okay, so this was a girl that I was texting and all of that stuff, but we was talking and we hung out a couple times, but then it was just like, okay, this is why I got it out for Android users. So I had an iPhone and she had Android, right? And it's just like, what are we finna do? FaceTime or Skype? Like, I'm not finna Skype nobody.
Snapchat video.
Snapchat. That's ghetto, man. No. It's like, no, I'm not finna do that
quality.
It's like, why we over here pixelated? Like, we ain't not playing Minecraft. I'm not finna do this with you. So
the audio's good though.
So basically, she was just like, we would text, she would lag super long. I don't know if it was just because she just sucked, or she was over there messing with somebody, or if she was lagging super long. But I guess she pulled up to my 8th grade graduation and everything, and her friend was in my class. She's like, oh, Donovan, she's out there at your graduation and she's waiting for you and all of that stuff.
Wait. So were you both in 8th grade graduating at the same time, or like different?
Yes.
Oh, just different schools type beat?
We was at different schools. Basically, both of us were together. We hung out a couple times outside of school.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, her friend was telling me that she was outside. She was there at the 8th grade graduation. Everything was cool. Then I was like, I'll tell her I'm done with her, to her friend. That's what I said. And then she kind of got quiet during the 8th grade. And then I just turned back and just was sitting up on stage. Because it was just like, yo, bro, I'm not finna... It's like, why am I wasting my time with somebody like this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even got... Look, I'm glad that the Android qualities have gotten way better from what it was back when I was in 8th grade. But the Android quality was crazy. I'm not finna Skype you. I'm not finna Zoom call you. None of that. So
it was very hard to even try to get Skype on those Android things.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't finna do all that. So... And also, you take too long to text. So if a girl lags on you, right, and does all of that, a girl got her phone all the time.
Everyone has
Everybody got their phone all the time. Everybody got their phone. Everybody on TikTok. Everybody on Snapchat. Everybody on Instagram. Everybody got their phone. Mm-hmm. Unless they at work, then that's something different. But either way, you got lunch break. You got breaks.
Look,
You
I
got all
will
of that
say,
stuff.
if you pay your own phone bill, you're valid to make your own decisions, but you will always make time for the person you want to be with or even talk to, you know?
Yeah. You will make time for the person. But if they lag on you or don't text you, they don't want you. They want somebody else.
Yeah.
So don't even waste your time. Don't be a second option. Be the first option.
Don't be the second option.
Go ahead and dip. And go ahead and live your life. Go find somebody that actually does love you. And don't fight for somebody that doesn't love you. Because you a second option. Sucks to suck. But we need to do something different. There's plenty of girls out there. There's plenty of dudes out there. But if you want to continue to be the second option, then go ahead and be the second option.
Don't be the second option. We're just saying, don't be the second option.
But
there's more to life.
I want to be the first option. I want love. I want a wife. I want somebody that I could date and then eventually marry her. Not somebody that's just going to be there just to waste time. You know,
Dubble Dono's on the market then.
Dubble Dono's been on the market, but I'm chilling. Real talk. Don't try to date me because I like your podcast. Okay, wonderful. That's how I am. I don't care what. Like, listen. So let's say this. So I meet a girl and she got big old lashes, nice lips, all of that stuff.
The megas.
I don't really care. I don't care what you got on your face because you could be pretty on the outside, but you could be evil on the inside. I don't need all that. So I'm worried about what your personality is. All of that other stuff on the outside, that's a plus.
Yes, it does matter, but it's not like I want you for your looks.
I want you for your personality because I like to joke around. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. I like to go explore. I like to go thrift. I like to do a lot of stuff, but don't waste my time.
And see, that's what I was going to get to too, is like, there's like, if you really want a relationship, always look back on yourself. Like, are you ready first? Because that's what I had to do. It's like a big realization. Like, am I ready for a relationship? Do I know myself fully? Do I know what I like? Do I know what I dislike? You know? And some people jump into it. It's so crazy nowadays. I see people jumping into a relationship. They get out of a relationship, go on live, make videos, comments and all this stuff about how their relationship was so bad and trauma and this and this and that. But yet, a week later, 2 days later, you on some other guys, you know?
Yeah, but
and that's crazy.
It's like if you in a relationship and then you come out of the relationship and then speak so much negativity and how bad they were and blah 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 blah, then why did you even get in the relationship? Or why did you spend that much time up in there? Let's be real. Every relationship, there's always going to be good, so people could talk about the positive and the good stuff. But if there's like super negative stuff that outweigh the positive, then I understand. But if you don't look at any of the positive because you guys broke up, you're just a stupid idiot. Personally, I ain't gonna lie to you, because it's like there's always gonna be positives in a relationship, because that's the reason why you guys even got in a relationship in the first place. And that also brings me to my college confession thing that I see right here. It says, I hate this dating culture. I don't want sex. I want a cute relationship full of love and respect. Dating apps suck and I can't meet anyone. Do you think that's a true statement? Because me personally, I feel like that's a true statement. I feel like society now in this generation, a lot of people are just like on that hookup culture.
Yes. There's like a 2% chance that you'll find real love on dating apps.
Yeah.
Like 2%. But the most of the part is, it's more of just hookups.
Yeah, the hookup culture is crazy, bro. It's just like, I feel like the reason why hookup culture grew even more because of COVID. Because we was all in lockdown, and it was just like everybody was just kind of like away from each other. So they were like, "Oh, I need some type of physical love."
Yeah.
Because it's just like you behind closed doors, and then that's when dating apps got bigger and bigger, and then people started hooking up with everybody, and they like, "I want to go have sex with that person. I want to go have sex with this person." It's like, cool, like go ahead, like do you. But me personally, it's like I don't want to do that. Now there was a time where it was just like, dang, I really just want to have sex with somebody just because it's like everybody else is doing it. But it's just like, why even hop into that wave, you know?
Yeah.
Had to really sit back and think about it. Why even hop into that wave where it's just like, I want to go have sex with everybody, you know?
A very intimate thing going on, so.
Most definitely. But it's like, cool, if you really love that, man, then go ahead and do that. But it's just like, me personally, I don't like my time wasted, because it's like, why am I bouncing back and forth from each person? It's like, I'm not a certified corn star, you know?
Yeah.
I just be chilling, and it's like, and then what happens when you get pregnant?
And put a beanie on a weenie.
Then put a beanie on a weenie. You didn't do plan B. Was that take that plan B? Plan C, take care of your child. We talked about that last time on one of the podcasts. But it's like crazy, man.
Question to like switch it up in a way. Would you rather, okay, so like if you had like this big old house and you're like by yourself, right?
Yeah.
You just live by yourself. Would you rather have a zoo type vibe like with reptiles, or would you rather have like an aquarium? Have you ever seen
Neither.
Neither. Okay,
reptiles like snakes and alligators
and like lizards and probably not an alligator, but like, have you ever seen like that show where they do water tanks and they put them in like different places and stuff?
What's in the aquarium? Tell me that.
Fishies. Maybe like like Nemo. A starfish. Fishies. A starfish. Nemo's. Clownfish.
Do I gotta touch them?
You don't have to. It's just for looks. Like yeah.
Is it like super big aquarium, or is it just like?
It could be. You know, like how they do. Like this whole wall could be like an aquarium.
Nah, I guess I'll stick to the aquarium. I ain't finna do no reptiles, because if a snake get out and I feel something nibble on my ankle, yeah, I'm done for. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I'll do it in an aquarium.
Because I'd be scared, bro. Like, reptiles is crazy. Like, have you seen a Komodo dragon?
Is that the one from
That's
Jesse?
the one that's built like... No.
Oh.
It's that one that's, like, built like a dog, and they be running fast, bro. They move fast.
That's not the one from Jesse?
No. And they, like, bite you, and then... And their saliva is poisonous.
Oh, no. Are they even pets? Or they're just, like,
because
reptiles?
their saliva, I think, has salmonella, right? So once it bites you, you're done for. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, that's scary. I think I would have a house that has like... I think I would live in the ocean if I had the chance. That'd be fun.
Live in the ocean?
Yeah, like you ever see those aquariums where it's like a whole tunnel, but you're like walking kind of like in the ocean in a way?
Yeah.
I would have a house like that. Oh, that's from Jesse.
No, it's not.
That reminds me of... Okay.
It reminds you of it, but it's not...
That's not Mr. Kipling.
No, that is not Mr. Kipling. This is Komodo dragon. Them things be running fast.
Oh, yeah. I think I did. Yeah, okay. What's wrong? Come on, Kai. Yeah, no. Look at those claws.
Yeah, those are crazy, bro. Komodo dragons are scary. Like,
Trim them.
imagine getting chased by a Komodo dragon, bro.
Stop.
No. I ain't gonna lie. I'm outrunning the Komodo dragon.
You would?
I think so.
Yeah, he runs fast, y'all.
Especially if something's chasing me. Oh, man. I'll move faster than light, man.
Faster than Flash?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll move hecka fast, bro. Because I already run fast. Man, Komodo dragon chase after me, I'm done. Yeah, I'm zooming. Moving.
Nah, I'll let you take me. Sometimes I get tired. I trip.
Oh, no. I got asthma. I'd rather die from an asthma attack before dying from a Komodo dragon. I will move faster than light, and I might drop my inhaler on the way, but I'm still moving.
I can just envision it right now, like them just towards you, like that's scary.
Bro, big old... Bro, this is a dragon running after you.
No.
A miniature dragon running after you, and he opened his mouth and bite you? Oh, nah.
He said, you smell good.
I am not chocolate for real. I'm just black. Don't get me. I'm not doing that, bro. I can't do it. Komodo dragons are crazy. Them things are scary, bro. Komodo dragon is crazy, bro.
Oh, that's scary.
Getting chased by Komodo. Yeah. We are now on the Spotify version and the Apple Podcast version, and all the other platforms I've already said. Go ahead and follow the Spotify as well, and go ahead and hit that bell if you guys want to get the notifications of when we drop the full extended version on here as well. So check out all the other episodes. Check those out if you like them. Like I said, hit the follow button. Let's go and jump straight to it.
What?
What?
Carry on.
Okay. So look, let's read another college confession. So, I once lost 25 pounds to fit into a medium shirt that my crush gave me. The day she first saw me wearing it, she slept with my best friend.
Okay.
Do I need to read it again?
Yeah, you lost 25 pounds to fit. Okay,
so look, I once lost 25 pounds to fit in a medium shirt that my crush gave me. The day she first saw me wearing it is the day she slept with my best friend.
Why'd she give it to you? What the heck?
Okay, look. That's why I can't be crushing on people. Look, if I'm crushing on somebody, no, okay, look. Kudos to you because you thugged it out and you lost 25 pounds. Now that's a goal, man. You did your thing. But
who'd you do it for? Did you do it for the shirt?
No, he did it for the shirt.
Oh,
He did it for the shirt. He did it because his crush gave him that medium shirt.
that's crazy.
Okay, first off, if she don't really know your size, she don't like you. First off, she don't know your size.
Oh wow, it's the little details that count.
You gotta think about it. That she don't know your size, so she don't really like you. She gave you a size medium. You lost 25 pounds for her to fit into that medium shirt that she gave you that you know you wasn't supposed to be wearing. You should be wearing a large, or maybe an extra large. And then on top of that, she slept with your best friend.
That's just messed up. I want to know what the communication was like.
What you doing in that
Like
situation
friends.
if somebody sleep with your best friend? Your crush sleep with your best friend.
My crush sleep with my best friend. I'll move on. Now, this mentality, I move on.
He's still gonna be your best friend though?
No,
No. Valid.
and you see that I cut you off, but back then, I think I would have been a little bit crazier and yelled at you or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I'll just cut you off. Both of y'all gone. I can find my own self. I can find my own happiness elsewhere. I'll move. What would you do?
First off,
Like, right when you see that, like,
First off, she's my crush. She's not dating me, so I'm not even really. I shouldn't really be tripping too hard. I gotta double back and think about that. I shouldn't be tripping too hard because we're not dating.
but like your first impression of it, like, what would you do? What would you think you would do?
Oh, I'll be angry as hell. First off, because obviously I'm gonna disclose this information with my best friend and be like, "Oh yeah, I like this girl," and I've had a situation like that. I think I've talked about it before, where I had a friend that was dirty macking, right, and trying to mess with the same girl that I was messing with. So I was messing with a girl. We was on FaceTime. He was sitting in the back acting like he was sad and everything. And then he ended up spending the night at my house. He ended up getting her Snapchat and texting her until like 2 a.m. while I'm knocked out of sleep in my bed.
At your crib? That is just ridiculous.
And crazy part was they went to the same school.
And you went to a different
And I
one?
went to a different one.
Man.
So it was just like, I didn't know what was actually going on until like I found out the next morning when I saw like a notification pop up on his phone. I think he went to go take a shower or something.
Do you really know your friends?
I just be minding my business. I don't even be doing all that. I've had situations where I like tried to date a best friend. Like there was a girl that I was liked, and she was my best friend. I told her I liked her and all of that stuff. And I think I talked about this too. And then she ended up messing with a dude, and then try to keep it behind my back as me and her were like talking. So I got a little bit of trauma, but then again, it's like I'm ready to love, you know. So I'm trying to break that little barrier where I'm able to get in that situation where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to love and be loved and know that I'm worthy of love. I feel like that's what a lot of people deal with now in this generation. Some people don't feel like they're worthy of love because of the situations they dealt with back then.
So like their trauma?
Yeah, their trauma. So they feel like, oh, I can't be loved by anybody, so I'm not deserving of love.
That makes sense.
I feel like a lot of people think that way.
That's why I'm like, you have to know yourself. You have to have like a lot of like lessons. It's cool. I guess it's okay to get into like different relationships, and well, it depends if you learn from them. If you don't learn from them, then stop.
Some people don't learn from situations, bro. It's just like once it happens one time, it's like you gotta learn from it. Me, it'll take me one time, and then I'll be like, okay, I know what to do now. Some situations where it's just like when I'm really desperate for like love because I'm lonely sometimes, it take me like 2-3 times. 2-3 times. And you be like, but it'd be like quick times, you know?
I feel like that's okay though. At least if you learn from them.
True. But then again, when I do learn from them, I be asking God to remove those people from my life if they're not supposed to be in my life. If it's a situation, I don't need no more situations. And what happens? They get dismissed within 2 to 3 business days. They're done, packed up.
Fast. Get out of here.
Send them to the gulag. We're done with them. But did you have any questions? Cause I know I've been talking a whole lot. But what about you?
When was the last time you ever made a prank call?
Prank?
I remember I did that. It was like years ago, and I used to love doing it on. I used to have a fake the texting apps. I used to do it with those.
Like Kick?
No.
Do you remember Kick?
I remember Kick. That was, dude. Oh my god.
Everybody was on there.
Everybody.
He said, "Yeah, just give me your Kick."
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, bro, give me your number.
The Uvu one.
I didn't use Uvu.
Oh, I did. There was like this
Kick though.
What about
the WhatsApp?
Yeah, I never used that.
People would call people on WhatsApp. I was like, "Yo, bro, let me just call you on my phone number."
I like the walkie-talkie one too.
Oh, I remember that app.
That was very fun.
I remember
you could
that
do it from like
because I used to play Five Nights at Freddy's.
That was a thing back then too. Really?
Five Nights at Freddy's on my phone, and that's when
no way
I got into Kick, so I could start texting people and be like, "Hey, you trying to hop on? You trying to come over so we can play Five Nights at Freddy's?" Like texting my friends and everything, because that's when Kick was popping.
Kick was really popping. That was like popping to everyone, like little kids. Well, I was a little kid at the time. Old people. Corn stars.
Oh yeah, old people.
Everything.
Crazy.
They were crazy.
That was crazy. I think I had a situation where I was on Kick when I was little, and I remember I was at Emmanuel's house. Shout out Emmanuel Parker.
Yeah.
You know? Shout out Emmanuel. Man. But we was at his house one time, and I think we was texting on Kick with some like random girl, and she sent some little biddies, you know, and then. You know, we super young, so we just like, oh, like screaming, like, oh no, just yelling, like she just sent me this, and then we text back, and then she would send something else and be like, oh, you know, and I think after that, that's what we like. I deleted Kick so quick because I was like, I shouldn't be doing this, you know. It was wild.
Yeah, Kick was very crazy. I think I deleted that very fast after I got some messages that I didn't like at a young age.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That thing was crazy.
I used to you do like the star 6-7 or just do like the texting apps and just prank call people.
I didn't.
Oh my gosh, I remember when I was in the 8th grade, the 8th grade relationship. Yeah. Dude, it was so bad. I used to use those text apps just to call him because we blocked each other back and forth on some petty stuff. Yeah. Blocking very crazy. Yeah.
See,
a lot of growth.
I think the last time I prank called, shout out Rain. That's one of my homies that we was friends when we was little and everything until we went to different high schools. But I think I remember prank calling with him because me and him would always play video games at each other's cribs, and we would all hang out. And I think we prank called somebody. It was like Domino's or something. I forget what it was, bro. It was a while back. I don't even remember what the whole conversation was, but I remember prank calling. That was like the last time I prank called, and that was back in like what, 2015, 16.
Oh wow, that was years ago. Dang.
I think that was the last time I prank called somebody for real.
Do you think dad jokes are played out?
No, I think they're funny, low key.
Me too.
Like, I forget who this dude is. It's this dude on TikTok. He makes these little dad jokes, and he like slaps a chair, and then the chair goes flying. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Yeah, because you don't even expect. Okay, dad jokes be like, they come out of nowhere. You don't even expect them to come. They just make random appearances, and then people just are like thrown off by like what? Like, what are you talking about?
What do you call a funky car?
What?
A Mustang.
You're stupid. Stupid.
That's a dad joke.
That's so stupid.
What do you call? What did Michael Jackson call his denim store?
His denim store?
Yeah.
What?
Billie Jean. Not bad love. Okay, see, they're not played out. Dad jokes aren't played out.
Stupid, bro. Billie Jean. What?
Not my lover.
Goofy.
Okay, how do billboards talk?
Huh?
How you?
Bro, I don't know.
Sign language.
Stupid. Man, shut up. My language is stupid.
What does that? What does a dinosaur use to pay bills?
Bones.
Okay. I can't pronounce the word. A tyrannosaurus. Check. Okay, that was a bad dad joke. I ain't gonna lie.
But I didn't even know how to pronounce it. So
Okay.
He said,
What do you call ghost poop?
what?
Boo boo.
All right, you're done. I ain't gonna lie.
You can't tell me those were good jokes.
Those were good, but it was just like, it's the way you say it.
Boo boo.
What? Spooky Steven. Goofy. Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you believe in the universe and crystals and stuff?
No.
Okay. I was about to say.
You know, I don't believe in that, but I do think, like, if you're intertwined with, like, the relationship with God, I think he will, I don't know how to really say, I think he will, like, send you some, like, signs in earth that
He'll show you signs and everything.
but it's not from, like, the moon and the crystals, because he created that, obviously, you know?
He created all of that, but the devil really just deceives people with crystals and the universe, and people are deceived by that because he doesn't want you to get close to God.
The
That's
distraction.
what it is. It's just a distraction, because it's like you could believe in zodiac signs and, oh, since I'm a Gemini, I have to act this way.
Oh my gosh,
You can
stop
believe in the
that.
universe. Like, cool, man. Like, I understand if you like all that, go ahead and do you. But it's just like the truth will set you free. The truth will come out no matter what.
Sure will.
And you already know Jesus Christ is the truth. You know, he's the way, he's the light, he's the truth.
The
Simple as
Father.
that. Jesus is king. I ain't gonna lie, and I stand by that.
Me
Off
too.
rip.
Yeah.
But it's just like when it comes to it and everything, that crystal stuff, I don't think people should be messing with it, bro. It's witchcraft.
How did it really even come about? Was it during COVID? Or after
COVID, bro. I'm telling you, COVID, people started exploring different things and wanted to do different stuff. Like crystals was like, they weren't popping like that back then, right? But I feel like TikTok is where they really blew up crystals. Because I remember when I was dating my ex, she was listening to people about crystals. She bought some book on like Pisces and everything, and I'm thinking to myself, and then I think what really like scared her with these crystal stuff, because I told her it was witchcraft, but she wasn't listening. She sat the crystal out on her like windowsill, and the moonlight hit it or something. Why the power shut off in her house?
Oh no! See, you
And
messed
then
up.
she was up in the dark all night.
You let him in.
Can you stay on the phone with me? Nope.
Oh, no. Didn't you just say that it was witchcraft? You didn't believe him?
I see. Look.
Anyways,
I let people do them. You know, whether you in a relationship with me or not. If I tell you what it is, and then you like, oh, I'm still gonna go explore. Go explore. God is good for me. I ain't gonna lie. God is good to everybody. But if you want to go roam off and go do whatever you want to do and go mess with stuff like that, that's cool, bro. It's just like I don't want to do all of that. Like the sage in the room and all of that stuff. I don't think that's true. Honestly, I feel like spirits, they real life laughing at you because you like up in there sage in your room and putting crystals here and there, because they're like, spirits know who God is. Spirits know who Jesus is. Off rip, spirits is, if they know who Jesus is and everything, and you don't, they laughing at you because they're like, you sage in your room and all of that stuff, and hoping the spirits run away, but you're still dealing with the same torment in your head.
do you feel like sage? Because I was gonna ask you about incense. I feel like incense aren't like a part of witchcraft, just because my mom kind of showed me what incense are. They're not like we don't practice with incense and stuff like that. You know, sage has always been that witchcraft, that category. But incense have always just been like the smell, like the aroma. So how do you feel about incense?
See, I don't even try to mess with anything like that, or like try to like learn a whole lot about it, because I feel like when you start learning a lot of stuff, that's when your curiosity kicks in and you want to go try it and see what happens and all of that stuff.
You open that door, huh?
So I don't even want to mess with stuff like that. So I don't know a whole lot about like the incense and the saging and all of that stuff, but I do know it is in that category of witchcraft. I don't know about the incense. I've never heard about that, but I know about the sage and the crystals and all of that stuff. I've been to a crystal shop and they sage in the whole place and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, me personally, I feel like you say it's reducing the bad energy and all of that stuff. Spirits are sitting there laughing at you. I ain't gonna lie, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is.
I remember walking into a crystal store too. It was in Visalia, and I was like, "Oh my lord!" It was crazy because they were trying to like really ask. It was like me, my brother, and my cousin. I think my grandparents, and they were really trying to get us to do like what those tarot cards and
No, I'm good.
all that stuff. And I'm just like, I'm chilling. There's, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm sure.
You know who was also
want to come
witchcraft?
in here?
Fortune telling.
Fortune telling. Like elaborate, because I don't even, is that a real thing still? Like fortune telling?
Palm readings and everything.
Oh yeah, I think that's still witchcraft too.
That's witchcraft.
Like telling your future.
So you gonna tell me what's going on in my?
That's what.
No, I'd rather figure it out. I'd rather figure it out because it's like, to be real with you, I'm writing my story.
Yeah. With God.
Mm-hmm. God is the writer. He knows what's gonna go ahead and happen next, but He gave me free will, so I'm able to go around and do whatever I need to do.
So yeah, that's 100% true. But fortune telling is like telling your future.
Dang near same thing.
That's what they think. Telling your
Same
future.
thing. It's just like I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I think it's also a money scheme. Just like to go and oh my gosh, I remember when this guest asked me, he was like, "Did you Black Friday shop?" I said, "No, it's a scheme. It's a scam for companies to get more money." I think, you know, I watched a Christmas movie, and what's really crazy is that they were how I appreciate God and how I talk to God is how the society puts. Oh, I feel so bad if you believe in Santa, but it's not real. You know, I think what they did was that they seen how God is, and they replaced it with Santa.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because I didn't really notice that until after I watched the movie. And they were like, how I talk to God and how I appreciate Him is what they do to Santa. And I'm like, hold up. Like, I like the movie, it's cool, but the way that you did it, it's obvious. If you're a follower of God, you'll see how obvious that is that they replaced it, and it's not true.
Well, yeah, you got to think about it like this. So, what is Christmas all about? It's the birth of Jesus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically everything that happens, and Jesus going to the manger, being born there, and everything, and the king trying to kill all the babies to find Jesus because he heard that a new king's going to be born, and Joseph and Mary running off, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's the birth of Jesus. So, look at Santa's name. Now look at Satan's name.
Oh my gosh, because you're talking about
Santa?
like Santa or Saint Nick. That
Santa, and then Satan.
Oh,
Look at both of their names.
Okay.
Fix the letters around. With Santa, you gonna get Satan.
That's crazy though. What? Ooh, yeah.
And he's wearing red.
That's crazy.
And he's all jolly, and he has his elves.
That's something I just realized.
And what is the elves?
The demons.
The demons. Exactly.
And that's what I just realized like the other day watching a movie. That's crazy.
So like it's cool that you can believe in Santa and all of that stuff. That's understandable. That's cool. That's wonderful. Yay. Ha 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 ha. But it's just like the thing is that he's directing your mind to something different. He's putting something in front of you, like Santa and somebody that's joyful and happy, and they have elves in the workshop bringing you all of your gifts and all of that stuff. What does the devil do? He deceives, and he says that he loves you and he will bring you all of this stuff if you follow him. He rules the earth. So if he rules the earth, he can give you whatever he want. He can give you whatever you want. Simple as that. What does Santa do? If you're nice and you're good, he'll give you whatever you want. Now, people are deceived by that. If you think that you nice and you good and you gonna get to heaven because you nice and you wonderful, but you're not following Jesus and you don't know Jesus, then you're not going to heaven. So it's just like, if you're following Jesus and you love Jesus, then it's like, okay, obviously you're gonna go to heaven and you want to have a relationship with Jesus. The devil is deceiving people where he's saying, if you're good and you're nice, you will get good things coming to you. Right?
Yeah.
Santa is the same way, bro. So with Santa and Satan, they the same dudes.
It's crazy.
So
and they it's flipped. And that's why I feel like if I were to have kids, I'm not like telling them about the tooth fairy, the bunny rabbit. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie to my kid and play this little fantasy if it's none of it's true. It's just
he puts all that stuff in front of people, so they are mesmerized by all of that stuff. Easter, what is that? The resurrection of Jesus.
Yes. Why is it
what
about
do they
a bunny?
put? They put a bunny that lays eggs.
That's stupid.
See, it's Christmas, Santa, Easter, the resurrection of Jesus, a bunny rabbit laying eggs. Let's be real.
Ridiculous.
He puts all of that stuff in front of people, so you're not paying attention to Jesus Christ himself. You're paying attention to all of these other things with candy and an Easter bunny pooping out eggs and chocolate and yum 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 yum, and Santa Claus bringing gifts with all of his elves, and they come into your house and all that stuff. Like, he's directing you to that. The best gift is Jesus Christ, because he died for our sins, and look at where we're at now, because we're able to go ahead and live our life and be able to have fun, have free will. But if we follow Jesus, that's the best gift, because then we can get to heaven. Because what does it look like for you to be down here on earth and spend your time doing all of this evil and then assume that you're going to heaven and have the worst pain ever by going to hell?
Eternal
but if
pain.
you're doing good and you go through hell on earth, because it's not going to be easy living for Jesus, but if you're going through hell on earth, you get to that heaven for eternity. But why would you have heaven on earth just to go to hell when you could have hell on earth and then get to heaven?
That's different.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
And you know what's crazy? I used to think like all this stuff was just like, because the United States is extra. I thought it was just the United States. And then once I really like followed God, and it just opened my eyes to like, oh wait, this is not just the United States, or it's actually the devil working in earth.
Yeah,
you know,
everywhere. You see the whole thing in Brazil?
No.
Brazil, it was a while back. So basically they had this big old parade, and it was a bunch of like demonic stuff. They basically had this dude dressed up as Jesus, had a bunch of devils and demons beating up Jesus and tossing him around and throwing him around. They had these big old floats with Satan on it, and they were dancing in the parade. Next day, big old flood happened in Brazil, killed a bunch of people, and I think they killed all of the people that were playing those roles as Satan and Jesus.
That's crazy.
See,
it was a whole parade.
It was a whole parade around the whole, and mind you, they have Jesus, the Redeemer statue in Brazil. So that's already wild as it is for you to be playing with Jesus already and celebrating the devil, because they have the Messiah there, Jesus,
dude,
the Redeemer statue there in Brazil. And there was also this other thing where there was a lightning bolt that struck the Jesus the Redeemer statue there in Brazil too.
Really?
A lightning bolt struck it. Jesus the Redeemer.
That's crazy.
Statue.
What do you think that
And there
means?
was a picture. Oh, God is not playing with people. He's merciful, but he ain't playing with people, because you're doing too much. Who do you think you are? You know,
playing like that, yeah.
Who do you think you are, playing with God's name and making fun of him? Because look, when God comes back, when Jesus comes back, even though they're all the same person, when Jesus comes back, he's not coming back to be all joyful and happy and I love you guys. No, he's coming back to destroy things. He's coming back to destroy everything, and then he's going to reign on earth for 1,000 years with all of his followers.
Yep.
And I'm going to be there. Yeah. I'm going to be there with Jesus reigning, chilling.
Yes, we are.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, don't play with God's name, bro. Find God for real. I'm telling you.
I don't even know what makes people, it's just their mindset. That's it. I don't even know why people even like play with that, or even like what how do you think of that? To just do that? That's crazy.
See?
Personally, not me.
That's the picture. Lightning bolt struck the Jesus the Redeemer statue, and it's like,
and then flooded their town or whatever that next day.
No, it wasn't like the same occasion or what happened. It was the big parade, and then flooded the town. Right, the statue got struck with a lightning bolt like a while back. Right, but honestly, I'm just like, don't play with that stuff, man. Don't play with that stuff.
God's name.
Don't play with God's name. So, Next question. Next question. Well, actually, I want to read one more thing for college confessions because I had a couple crazy ones. This one says, I had an affair with my sister's boyfriend, and now I am pregnant. She just announced at dinner last week that she is also pregnant with his kid. I don't know what to do. What you should do is come clean. Cause how you gonna do your sister like that? Your blood sister. Y'all share blood. How you gonna do your blood sister like that? And then on top of that, get pregnant by him, and then she's also pregnant by him too. Okay, first off, he's the problem, and then you're the problem. Mm-hmm. Both of y'all the problem.
Yeah, that's sad. Cause that's sad. You go with the sister too.
Honestly, get child support from him. Get child support.
So you would
drain his bank account. Ooh. Drain it.
But as far as the sisters, you guys' like relationship is kind of like,
oh yeah, your relationship is done.
That's sad. Because what if it's just like you two, you're so, like two sisters. Mm-hmm. That's it.
I saw this one college confession. It was the same thing, like this situation, but it was two dudes. He said, basically, him and his brother were friends, and he found out that he caught his brother sleeping with his girlfriend, and he was so angry for him at him and didn't talk to him for 5 years.
His own brother.
And then he finally forgave him, and he invited his brother to his wedding because he was just getting married. Then he caught his brother sleeping with his wife, and he said, I am never going to be brothers with him again. Me and him are not brothers. We just share blood.
5 years later,
he said, he said, I regret even meeting my brother.
That's sad.
Like, that imagine finding your brother sleeping with your girlfriend,
let alone your wife.
Mm-hmm. And then you forgave him, and then he goes back and sleeps with your wife.
That's sad.
Yeah. Honestly,
on both ends too, like like you said, the guy and the girl.
Mm-hmm. No, we're squaring up.
Really? You square up? Or you usually walk away? I'll walk away.
No, I'm squaring up with him. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta fight this. We gotta fight this out for sure. I gotta get some blows in because this is the second time, bro.
Yeah.
How is this the second? And then on top of this, I'm married to her. Now I gotta get a divorce
after you've already forgave him 5 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
And now I gotta get a divorce because you did this. Oh yeah. Our relationship is done. We are no longer brothers. We just share blood. But also, we gonna have to throw some blows. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to square up with you.
With that 10K your parents on now.
Especially with that 10K down. Yeah, we gonna have to throw some blows, bro. What you doing in that situation?
Honestly, dang. That's a different perspective to look at because you...
We fighting.
I don't think I would fight.
Nah?
No. Honestly, I'd probably just be very mad and walk away.
You just walk away from the situation like...
Yeah. Just because at the end of the day, I feel like I would still have some remorse because that is my brother. And if you're going to... Like, his karma comes to him whenever it comes, you know? Yeah. And if I walk away, if I don't do nothing about it, I'll be fine. Good things will come later to me, you know?
That's valid.
It's just a very, very sentimental moment. Mm-hmm. Just because it's been, like I said, it's been 5 years and then you forgive your own brother. It's just sad. I think I would walk away, though.
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
Make you pay for the divorce and all that.
Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up.
Yes, sir.
We have hit that hour mark. You already know what it is. So thank you for watching the Nameless Journey podcast. Use code Dubble Dono at AZVA and also Habits New York. It'll be in the link in the description on the Spotify extended version. And it'll also be in the link in the description on the YouTube version. That'll be about 30 minutes. You already know the deal. And also go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you like this content on the YouTube channel, and comment questions so I can ask my guests when we bring on guests. Right now it's just us two, but we had a pretty good conversation. Follow the Spotify version of the podcast as well, and also the Apple podcast if you enjoy this content. And Kai, you got any final words you want to say?
I don't believe it in the comments of what we asked earlier. I forgot what we asked.
Leave in the comments what you would do for some of these situations. Honestly, go ahead and tell me what would you do in a situation like that, or with the college confessions. Give me your reactions, anything, and give me some questions if you want me to talk about something, or different topics you want me to talk about on the podcast as well. So, Thank you for listening to Nameless Journey Podcast. And we out. We up.
Out.